everyone, I'm sharing with you how to make another useful item for your house or for gift. It's depend on what you use the fabric for. So for this project today, I'm going to share with you how to make this circle because a lot of people don't know how. 8.5 inches wide and 11 inches paper that I'm using. Fold it in half. Because every time when I make the templates of the circle, and people ask me like how you make the circle, how you make this and how you make that. So I'm just take a few minutes to show people how to. But if you know how, skip this part, okay? So after you fold, I'm going to go around the corners at the fold and I'm going to mark 4.25 all around. So I can cut out the 8.5 inch circle. Very easy to do. Everyone watching this can make their own. And if you want to increase the size, go for it. So now when I have the templates, I'm using this template and I'm going to place on the fabric. I use two types of fabric, one for the men and the other one for the lining. And the men fabric or the lining, I cut each 5 of each. So 5 with the flower for the main side. And then I cut the 5 with the solid color for the back side. With the same exact 8.5 inches. And right after you cut the fabric out, so you go to use the exact template, fold back, and then you go into mark around the outer a quarter up an inch. So you can cut in the smaller side. This is smaller side that you can cut for the interfacing or anything you place it in the middle. Anything you can use the baby blanket, depend on what you make for, okay? So but I'm using the interfacing. I just want to be like harder when I place on the table. I don't want any wrinkle. So after I mark a quarter up an inch around, I'm gonna cut that off. And this is the template for the interfacing and also for the hexagon that I'm going to use for. So now place it on the interfacing and I cut 5 interfacing the same side of that. And now you're going to iron all that 5 interfacing on the back side of the main fabric. And then after that, you're going to use the same template. You're going to divide it into 3. So you can make the hexagon. So fold as I show you now. Fold it. Don't fold it permanently. Just temporary and see if that even. When you see it even on side by side and everything, then you can press this down. So that is for the hexagon template after you fold 2, 3. So now you go into mark the line that you just fold, just like so, or 6 of them. And then after that, you go on to connect the points so you can have the hexagon. This is how you make the hexagon shape, everyone. That's very easy. Thank you everyone that prayed for Florida with me the other day. It's very sad to see that, but I watched one of the video the people post in there, their whole house like gone. It's so crazy how everything that you build for your whole life and it's gone in like a second. Very sad. So, and thank you so much for coming together with me in that last video and pray. life is too short, everyone. It's just a little one person pray, and then the second, and it build up more prayer. It's good. So if there's a people who always going around make trouble, I'm asking you to please stop and turn around. There's many nice things to do around you. Anyway, everyone, so you have the hexagon. So leave that on the side. You're going to use that after. Now we're going to iron the interfacing on each of the main fabric. Okay, so 5 of them. Make sure you do that. When you place it, the interfacing on the main fabric, you have an extra a quarter of an inch all around. That's why I cut the interfacing a quarter of an inch smaller, for that reason. Because it's hard to sew in the circle. But also, this is a new technique. So now when you have that, you're going to place the right side to the right side, facing the interfacing side up. So you can follow that and sew. You can pin, you can clip, you can do whatever as long as you can sew that together. And you're going to do all 5. We need only 5, everyone. So mark the side about like an inch and a half or 2 inches. Follow the interfacing and you sew all around. Very simple. Everyone can do this. So now everyone with the interfacing line right there, it's very easy to just go around like that. And if you need to slow down, slow down. Okay, don't think that you're gonna run for marathon or anything like that. Take your time, do things, don't run unless someone chase you. Okay, go around like that. And so I think this activity is really easy for a beginner and want to make something for gift or for themselves. It's very easy to sew. Everything is lined up for you. Every single thing. All right, now you're going to do all 5 of them. So now after you sew all 5, you're going to inside out all of them. All 5. I'll show you one and then you're going to do the rest. Get the ruler and then go around and push on the side out. With the interfacing that we cut in smaller than the fabric, now you don't have to do much. You don't need to go around the circle and cut here and cut there. Press all around it and then you go into iron at the area that we left it open so we can inside out. Make sure you go in the back and go around, fold it in the interfacing right there. When it wraps around the interfacing, you go into the lining and match the side. Make sure it's all evenly and then you iron it. At this time, if you don't want to top stitch, you can put the double side tape right at the opening space, close it, and then put the hexagon shape on top of it and fold the 6 sides. But I like to top stitch. Everyone is different, okay? So do whatever you feel like to do. Now you're going to top stitch all around. This is me. It's up to you. Whatever you like to do, you can do it now, you can do it later. You know what I mean when I come in there. So now I'm going to go around and then I'm going to top stitch. It started getting so cold here. I remember every time when I see this, the leaf start changing, and then my mom like, are we going apple picking? So since she passed, we don't want to go apple picking. It's so sad. And then for this time of the year, like all kind of holiday come in and family get together, it's really hard. It's very hard. So you're gonna do all 5 if you want to top stitch right now at this time. So now this is what I meant. when after you inside out iron and everything, you don't need to top stitch, and you just do this part. Put the hexagon on top of it so you can mark the size, and then after that you fold it over, and that's the time you can sew it down. So skip the top stitch and do at one. Now I'm gonna trace the side just exactly like that, and you're gonna do all 5 of them. It's very simple. As soon as you finish this, it very quick. I do the video, so I have to go slow, but if you make it yourself, it's very quick. So now I have the line right there. You're gonna do the other 4. You're gonna fold it down. When you fold it down, you make sure the corner meet the corner and everything, and then you go on to iron this down. Do all 6 sides exactly the same like that. I usually fold 2 like that, and then I iron together in one. Turn the heat up high, not too high. Remember, always if you use anything with the heat, the fire, anything like that, think about houses are more expensive than the item you're making, so be careful. Go around just exactly like that and iron every size that you fold down. So after you fold down like this, you remember I told you this is the time that you sew in that line all around, right at the corner. Go like that, go all around 6 of them. That's why I told you, if you don't want to do top stitch right after the circle, you do it now, so you skip one part. But you know how I am, I like to do both. That's how I am, but everybody different. So when you watch the video, thing that apply for you, do it. Thing that you think that I am different than you, then don't do it. You know, that's why when you go to the restaurant, when you eat, the people even putting thing on the table. So if it's not good for you, you can add some more salt from sugar, or you go to coffee, they always put more sugar or cream for you. If you don't like it, you can add more. So now this is the time, go around again, but I follow my top stitch and the line right there for me, and then I do it again. I just go right on top of the top stitch that I did earlier, and I sew it down. So whatever is easy for you, you do it. Okay, everyone, just do all 5 of them. So now I finished all 5, and I move to the floor. So you can see all that side that I sew, that I mentioned earlier. For beginner, I think it's best to sew the circle, like top stitch the circle, and then do that again, so you have the line to follow. Now you put on the floor or table. I'm on the floor. So now you going to lie it down so you know what you going to do. Okay. Okay. Now it's like that. In the center, in the middle, I'm making this for tea party. If you have a people come in, now you see that joist, you going to sew in together like that so it can stay. But I do hand sew. So I don't want to sew the whole thing together, but it's up to you. If you want to sew the whole thing together, you feel free to do so. I'm using the flower. This is the lace that I got at my local fabric store, and I cut individual out. It's sell by the yard. I think I got it last time like 2 yards, and I've been using it for the whole year. So it have the back side and the front side. Now you go on each of the joint. I'm just showing you right now, but when I do it, you know what I'm doing. So I like to place it there. If you don't want to, you can add the button. After you join it together, the joint together, you can add the button. It can be very pretty too. Or if you don't, you can sew that together without the flower or without the button, and it still look good. So I'm showing you this is what I'm going to do. So when I do it, you know what I'm doing. Okay? The way I do things is slow because I want to show you so you don't miss anything. Second, this is how my mom told me to do. Just like don't rush and hurry and wrong. And I have the yellow button. Go to the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, and you get the button. It came with 3 colors. I think it's pink, blue, and yellow. In one bag with like $1.25. Get it there. And now, so you can see this is how I do when I finish that. Okay, so I'm gonna sew them together by hand sew, but if you want to use sewing machine, feel free to do so. I'm gonna sew this two together. All the joints that I showed you earlier, you're going to do so. Sew it together. I use the same yellow thread that to match it. You're gonna sew a few times and then you add the flower and the button you sewing on. Okay, I'm just showing you that I'm put on the floor like that and show you, but if you do it yourself, you pick it up. Go on the sofa, go into the sewing table and start doing that. Don't have to do like careful like what I'm doing right now. Okay, so after you sew on that, I'm gonna add the flower right there. At the same time we're sewing, I'm gonna go right in the center. And I add the flower and the button. Go through one time. And then continue to do that all around that the joy. When you have that in your hand, you know what you're doing. Super easy. People say, why you keep saying it's easy? What do you want me to say? It's really hard. You don't want me to hear say that. I mean, it's really easy. It's, you know, as you can see now, it's simple, easy. And you can do this with a Christmas fabric too, or any holiday you want. I just have this fabric. I got it last time from Walmart for $2. And I told the people on my video when I saw that, and the people went to Walmart and they told me that some of the fabric they say $2, but when they scan it, it's 75 cents to $1. I'm like, oh my goodness. I do something good to people. I feel so good. And then Joanne Fabric. I'm highly go to Joanne Fabric because even their sale price is still expensive than my local fabric store. So I only when they have like a sale or something like that. Like last time I got the fabric at Joanne Fabric for $2.99, and I've been really good. I only got 5 yards, one for each. So when I video you for you all last time, that my skill not to look too much. I'm just doing a video. And so now you're going to do all the joints together exactly the same like I just did. So now you're gonna put it back so you know where to sew joints together. all the joints together, make sure you put it back, and you don't need to do the flower and button, you can just sew without. Okay, put it back, and then now you're going to sew this, and this and that, and this one, and this one, exactly the same. So I finished everyone. This is so cute, and you need to increase or make it smaller depending on what your table size. So put this right in the middle of the table, and then you place the tea in the teapot and the teacup around. If you have a bigger table, make a bigger circle so you can make this bigger. I'll continue to add more and more to make it bigger, but I think this four like this is more prettier. Okay, so and that is that, everyone. Super easy, everyone can do. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, thank you for the people who donate to my channel membership, and always come and watch my video and donate to my channel. Love you. Stay safe. Take care, everyone. See you next time.